Welcome to Watkins Glen, using the iconic boot layout, a 3.4 mile circuit in upstate New York known for its fast corners, flowing rhythm and elevation changes. The boot section adds technical depth to the already high speed layout. This track hosts series like IMSA, NASCAR, IndyCar and TCR America. This guide is great for new or returning TCR drivers, covering braking points, gears and racing lines. It features fixed setup laps for multiple cars and a baseline wet lap for changing conditions. Timestamps are in the video description below. You're also welcome to join our free hosted practice session every Monday afternoon at European time to sharpen your skills before race week. You'll find the invite link to the TCR Core Community Discord below, your home for advice, racing and league info. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, let us know what you're racing this week, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next guide. One of the most popular circuits on iRacing. Today you're going to learn why. Momentum is key here as early as turn 1 as you brake around a 200 board in a straight line. With the camber and dip in the corner, you want to aim to throw the car with speed at the lower end of the inside curve. Get on the throttle as quick as possible. You can use a significant amount of the exit road, just get fully onto the exit curve before the painted white line to avoid an off track. The S's, they're simple. Brush the apexes and keep your steering wheel smooth with little adjustments to avoid scraping away speed up the hill. Once at the top of the S's, slowly drift to the left hand side to prepare for the bus stop. The bus stop is one of the hardest parts of the track to get right and the scene of many overtake attempts gone wrong. It's also easy to lose control of an unstable car on the curbs. In between the orange painted end of the barrier and the hut, you want to lift and aim your car towards the bus stop entrance. With a straighter car heading in, you can then brake in that straight line for more control. Glide through, clipping both left-handed apexes of the inner loop, regulating throttle and a little trail brake if you've overshot the corner. From the inner to the outer loop, you want to let the momentum take you downhill whilst hugging the inside. Start to slowly accelerate out as the inside hut comes into view. Be confident and use all the curb on exit before rushing over to the right hand side to brake on the dark patch of grass before the drain cover of chute, turn number 6. You'll want to very slightly delay your turn into the corner to maximise your exit, so a later apex as you drive out will allow you to get the advantage into the next difficult uphill hairpin. The toe of the boot is so easy to lose speed at. As you're going uphill, you need to feed the throttle earlier to stop yourself from losing speed and acceleration. Using a little trail brake early to help rotate the car towards the middle of the corner, some drop down a gear to get higher revs to climb a hill. Others enter with more momentum and can afford to not drop in that extra gear without engine braking slowing you down. It's about confidence in your trail braking and weight transfer abilities. Use whichever you're more comfortable with. For now, using all the road on the exit. Time for a good old fashioned heel turn. As simple as just past the 200 board, ideally get all your braking done before you turn in. Accelerating out just before the apex, as you can use all of that road past the exit curbs up to the grass. Be sure to get over to the right with a difficult brake marker coming next. As the elevation starts to really pick up in the road past that single tree to the right, that is where you'll want to brake. A hard brake before letting off early, using the trail brake for rotation and the uphill to help with the engine brake. Hitting the late apex, slowly accelerate out the corner, being sure not to overshoot and hit the barriers. With 2 corners to go, you need to set up for a strong final corner. At turn 10, turn in as you are slightly lifting off the throttle to transfer the weight of the car to the front at the 100 board. Don't overshoot too much, although not enough track if you do. You need to get to the left as soon as possible to brake just after the tyre barrier. A light tap of the brake and slow application of the accelerator pedal before the apex will ensure a strong uphill exit and keep you close but not into the wall. Initially you want to do this in 3rd gear, but with more grip after a lap or 2, 4th will be the way to go. See, told you Watkins was fun. Now get to practicing that bus stop. I'm not the quickest in the rain, but the next lap is both a good baseline to beat and showcases alternate lines and where puddles emerge in wetter conditions. For those racing with the Audi TCR's different gearbox, here's your own hot lap. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and explore the channel for more content. Drop a comment of what you're racing this week and check the video description below for links to Discord, Twitch and more. See you next video, take care of yourselves, most importantly, take care of each other.